Over the last 4 decades, we've been exploring a new frontier of creative expression. Interactive in nature, the video game is capable of forming deeper connections with its audience than previous art forms by inviting them to share control over the experience. No longer is the artist limited to presenting their ideas in linear form, nor their heroes, the audience, constrained to silently observe from the sidelines. Envision this industry as a continually evolving boat in a vast ocean of unlimited possibility, its purpose to explore new lands and discover treasures to bring home and share with us. It's the ship's crew of pioneers who control this vessel. Their creative imagination propels it forward, while their unique innovation determines which course to venture next. Ultimately, it is us who decides the value of their treasures, their video games, and often we reward them greatly for their efforts, rejoicing in their discoveries. Without pioneers who are willing to risk their own personal gain to reach these new lands, discover treasures, and bring them home to share with us, we risk losing the boat to open sea, missing out on what other great possibilities may be out there. In an effort to further capitalize on growing demand and beat competitors, some developers have began implementing ways to generate additional income on top of retail game sales. Through their hunger for more and our younger generation's ignorance to what once was and could be, these groups encourage their heroes to not only buy their games, but pay them additional money in exchange for a competitive advantage. Some go as far as limiting or disabling entire features of their games if players are not willing to pay them more. This greatly diminishes the experience held by their heroes. We've reached a point where clever business strategy can boost micro-sale transactions far above the price of the actual game. Another growing trend, offering incomplete early access games at full price, has allowed developers to under-deliver on their promises, releasing skeletons of game ideas often lacking content or filled with critical bugs and performance issues. The motives behind these trends are exploitative and far from delivering the best experience to their consumers. It saddens me to think if I was born only a decade later, I may have been cut off from some of the very best experiences this great industry can offer. If consumers and developers remain in silent opposition to these trends, business-driven developers will continue finding new ways to squeeze more and more money out of less content. Our best developers, those driven by passion to create and share, view their design and development process as an obstacle course, not a race against others. They understand creating something special, unique, and truly beautiful comes at the cost of prolonged dedication and often sacrifice. While hard at work on something new, different, or downright strange, others will rarely appreciate our efforts. But as pioneers, to achieve true greatness and share our treasure with the world, we must embrace a wider perspective, be intelligent in our approach rather than only clever, and take comfort knowing someday, when we return from our quest of exploration, the same people who could not see our vision will rejoice and celebrate this new discovery with us. I have a burning desire to deliver story-driven experiences through the video game medium. In particular, I am drawn towards smaller indie projects where innovation and risk are celebrated and adored. The Oculus Rift, offering a new degree in visual immersion and survival horror in a futuristic setting. So where will I begin my journey? Wherever I set sail from here, I choose to follow my heart. I vow, as an aspiring game developer, to morally align myself with the generations before me, who succeeded in their mission to inspire imagination, encourage creativity, and provide us all with a little more joy in life. I accept their passing of the torch and humbly wish to follow their footsteps to the edge of this great frontier until I may go beyond it. I commit to the rigorous development of my very best ideas such that my content leaves a positive impact on the industry and its future generations of heroes, the players. I choose to use the skills I've gained and expanded through Full Sail's cutting-edge game development program to give back, offering tutorials, guides, and assistance to indie developers and developing communities. I hold these motives above my own personal gain, for this is the only path to creating art capable of changing our world. Whether you represent an established studio, make your own indie games, or have a burning passion to get in on this kind of fun and just don't know where to start, if you see what I see, and if you feel what I feel, contact me. Let's explore this exciting frontier together.